So, I mean, it's 3 days of camp. We obviously try to accomplish something. Not only getting to know a lot of players, but try to get a foundation built, obviously, and establish some work ethic. It's early in camp, and we've got a long way to go, but a lot of these kids will be going home, and then we'll get down to 2 teams for the first 4 games anyway, and then give as many guys an opportunity as we can, and then shorten up so that we can see the people that are really trying out.
Small sample size. Did Kapanen and Levo impress you, at least in the opportunities they had over the course of 3 days?
Well, I mean, Cap's a real good skater. I thought Lindholm and him played well. Johnny can get to another level. He will. As far as Levo goes, I thought Levo worked hard here today. Levo's got ability. He's got to work hard each and every day, and he's got to find a way to win a job.
For all the offensive players you have here, were you pleased with the defense over the scrimmage games?
Yeah, but I mean, really, the evaluation time's coming for them, so we'll figure that out as it goes.
So what do you expect to see it of a guy like Ozhiganov, Mike, based on what you just saw in these first 3 days?
Well, I just think that there's about 5 of them that are in a real battle for a job. Ozhiganov, 6'3", got a great stick, heads up all the time. Still got to figure out, anytime you come from the big rink to the little rink, it's quick, and so it'll take him a little while, but he looks like an intelligent player.
Is there a potential for him and Dermott as a pair, do you think?
I don't know. We put 3 pairs together. They're kind of all in the same boat, and we'll see what happens.
You must be looking forward at least to see what these guys can do in Lucan in your first game and as you go through camp.
No, for sure. I mean, obviously, you've been on for a long time, and you're trying to get up to speed and get back. It's about learning how to work again. It's about doing things right. It's about details, and it's about getting your goaltenders going. All those things, you got to be ready to go October 3rd, and we understand that.
What do you want to see out of Dermott now that he had that experience last year with you guys into the playoffs?
Well, I want him to act like he's trying to make the team. So intensity and jump and compete. And, young guys, sometimes when you arrive, what happens to you is you think, oh, I've arrived now. But the other guys want your job, so it's about getting better each and every day. And I think him and Johnny are both in the same boat that way. Is they went down, they won a championship, and yet it's the National Hockey League, and you got to win a job.
How soon do you get
year and how Game 7 goes? As a coach, how many times would you have watched that game afterwards and picked out things from it?
I picked out all the clips. I didn't watch the game over again. I mean, it was so evident to me that we were in the driver's seat going to the period. The puck went in our net, and we didn't get the result we wanted. But you're talking about Game 7. Game 7 doesn't matter when you don't show up for the first 2. That was the biggest thing in the series. We weren't prepared to play at a high enough level at playoff time. Not that we didn't talk about it lots, but we still weren't ready. And so, the year before we were in the playoffs, and the team we were playing, everyone thought would slap us around, but in the end they beat us 3 straight at the end too, I think, if I'm mistaken. So, we've showed Boston lost the next round. The team that beat Boston lost the next round. That sounds to me like we're not quite where we think we are. So we got some work to do.
Marley's success, how important?
You guys know that? So the more questions you ask, the hotter I'm getting.
I'll make it quick, though. The Marley success, how good has that been in terms of making this a competitive camp, Mike?
Well, I think the Marley's success is because they had good players. And so when I look at Moore, I think Moore's been fantastic. High octane goes. I think Ingvall can become a good player that you can use, real good pace. So the Grundstrom's got to dig in here. He's another guy that can be an NHL player. Then they had those D there that I don't know the answer to that. I'm going to watch them play because the American League and the NHL is a different bird. One's got lots of space and one has no space, and so we'll see.
Mike, you came.
Oh yeah, a whole bunch of them. Yeah.
Mike, you come from a small town. What do you think it's going to mean to these people on Tuesday to get the opportunity? That people like that don't really get.
Well, I think no different than this, or when we went to where did we go? Nova Scotia, or next year when we go to Newfoundland. Like, all these things are fantastic for the people there, and it's great for our players too. It's nice to be appreciated, and obviously we have a huge fan base.
What kind of improvements have you seen Kelly Rosen so far?
Well, he's improved a lot. It's called confidence, right? Now, the biggest thing is you got to do it against NHL players. So the problem with these scrimmages is there's one group that goes out NHL against NHL, and then the rest not NHL. So hard to evaluate it.
Looking at Matthews throughout the entire, it almost looks like he's pushing himself to get to a level that he hasn't been yet.
Well, he should be. I mean, obviously, the biggest difference for me is his skating. Now, he skated good at the end of last year. Attaboy, Rise. Rise is ready to go. I mean, no. He's ready to go. On my last question. So,
That's his job.
He's skating at another level. I think he's really in shape. He feels good about himself, put in a lot of work this summer. And so that's what everyone's supposed to do. Everyone's supposed to find a way to get to the next level in the off season. And obviously wasn't happy without it, but he got hurt 3 times last year, and that affected any way you look at it, his ability to stay fit, especially with the injuries he had.